Remember 2020 when we were all in lockdown and we had to figure out how to run fittings without being in the room together? Did you completely stop running fittings during that time? Of course you didn't. Statistics show that businesses were actually more productive during the time where so many people were working from home. And I'll bet you that you and your team figured out how to continue running fittings without much trouble. But did you ever stop to review the pros and cons of what it was actually like to run fittings remotely versus in person? My name is Rachel Erickson. I'm the owner of an apparel consulting agency that specializes in running remote fittings for our clients all around the globe. Throughout the last 2 years, we have seen a really strong shift from several companies coming out of the pandemic and demanding that people be back in the office together. I've even seen a couple of different job descriptions out on the internet that say, will not negotiate hybrid work, must be in the office 4 or 5 days a week. And I'm here to challenge our thoughts on all of this. And the reason that I'm challenging it is because we've seen a lot of success by running remote fittings for our clients. In early 2023, we started working with Toad&Co. They were looking for a new hire in the technical design department, and instead of putting all of their work down and struggling with it, they hired us as consultants to come in and bridge that gap until they hired someone full-time. During that entire time, because their team was so professional and knew exactly what they were doing every single week, we were able to join them from several different locations throughout the US, and their design team was also located outside of the area of their headquarters. If a top-notch company like Toad&Co is able to accomplish all of this, then we know that you can too. Around the same time, we also started working with SimplyBE Dance Studio. They were on a super tight timeline to get a few styles designed, developed, fit, and approved in just a few months. If we weren't able to run remote fittings and do our jobs from each location where we were located, we wouldn't have been able to accomplish the timeline and get them launched exactly when they wanted to. Essentially, it all comes down to trust. Do you trust that you have experts in the room, or are you maybe just hiring whoever's willing to relocate? At Unmarked Street, when we run remote fittings for our clients, the number one advantage that we see is efficiency. We know that we need to get that fitting done in the time allotted for our meeting, and we don't let meeting creep happen by having everyone in the room asking what they had for breakfast or how your weekend went. We also have the ability to hire the top talent in our industry because we're not mandating that they move to a certain location. So when I went out and started hiring developers and designers for my team at Unmarked Street, I was able to find the best, and I challenge that anybody is better than the team here at Unmarked Street. Yep, I said it. So if you're looking to fit your performance apparel garments with the best in the business, I really encourage you to consider looking for outside apparel consulting agencies. There are several of us who have been out there working for decades in the industry, and the price that you pay for us is not as high as you might think. But you're bringing expertise into your brand, and you're not just hiring people who are willing to come and relocate toward your company. How much time and money are you willing to waste by hiring the wrong people and running fittings that take too long, and then having too many fit sessions per garment? Still not convinced that remote fittings are the way to go? That's fine. I'm happy to come and train your team on how to run efficient, fast, and accurate fittings time and time again so that you aren't having to go to 7, 8, or 9 prototypes per garment. If you're interested, you can contact us at unmarkedstreet.com, fill out an application for an open client slot, and we'll see if we can get you in for a trip soon. We look forward to hearing from you.